Second artist who we will meet today is Francesca Vitali, who is from Rochester, New York. And as Michelle said, she works in paper. Hi, Francesca.
Hi.
You?
Let me adjust the light and the position here. Hi, everybody.
It's great to see you today. So is your snow finally melting up in Rochester?
It is. Actually, it was snowing there last week. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I would really love to start off with a great story about your jewelry and snow you once told me.
Yeah, that's how I discovered the snow. So when I first moved to Rochester, New York, it was maybe 12 years ago, and I didn't know how much snow there was, and I was starting out with my jewelry. And at the beginning of the winter, what happened was that I lost one pair of earrings on my step of my door, and it stayed there for the whole winter under the snow, and I just got it back when the snow melted. So that was the point when I knew that I could do this professionally, that my jewelry really holds up to the weather.
And all of your paper is coated in
Yes, it's coated with an acrylic medium, so it protects with any kind of wearing. It can last very, very long, actually.
So you've had a really interesting life and career, and I'm sure that during your undergrad and graduate schooling, you never thought that you would make your mark in life as a jewelry artist. So tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. I have a background in chemistry, and so I did my studies in chemistry in Rome, in Italy, where I grew up, and then I moved to Switzerland for my graduate studies, and after that, here to the States for what I was supposed to be a couple of years. And while I was here, I have always been interested in jewelry. Actually, that was my passion from always, I want to say. And I discovered about Penland, and I decided to go for take a class, summer class. And I'm one of those people that Penland has changed their life. So I came back from that class and I decided that that was what I wanted to do, jewelry, and kind of put the chemistry on the back burner. Yeah.
Well, Penland, it was a great start to your career.
Yeah.
The material that you have used to absolute perfection is paper. So tell us what led to this becoming the primary material in your work.
Well, paper has always been a material that interested me because of how common it is. Everybody has a reaction with paper, a story. Paper has memory. I'm sure if you ask 100 people, they will give you 100 different stories about paper-related story, a love letter, a book that they love. And this is what attracted me first. But then there are so many other reasons, like colors. Look at these earrings, the saturated black, white and yellow, or the black and white that are true black and true white, something that you can't really have with other materials. But also keeps my brain moving, and I always try to make new shapes and new three-dimensional structure, like, for example, this 3D with this spiral in these earrings. Actually, about these earrings, I have a funny story. These were meant to be, they were designed as earrings, symmetrical earrings, but I've got so many requested of having them mismatched that they actually became the signature, this mix match, and asymmetric combination, which I also like to tell this story all the time, because I like to say that my design never stops with me, but my design process ends with the person that eventually give the life to the jewelry. So I like to give people and the wearer of my jewelry options and ways to decide how eventually the piece will be worn. And these earrings also are another example of the same idea. So these are convertible earrings. You can wear them short and only the short part, or with the dangling part, and also you can have the symmetric or asymmetric option. So I like to give you the option to decide what and how to wear the piece. Same actually goes for these necklaces. The same. You have these necklaces come with a stainless steel wire, but they can also, I also include a ribbon so they can adjust to the size of the person that is wearing them. So, you know, we all come in different shape and sizes. And so that's another reason why I like to have, to give different options for wearability. Yeah.
So somebody is asking now, how long it took you to make a necklace like this?
Oh, wow. That's so making a piece, it's very time consuming in the sense that a necklace like this is, I want to say roughly between 1,500 folds. And so you can imagine how long it takes. And I do all myself. So I cut the paper myself, I weave it all, and then at the end of the weaving process, then it's also coated with the acrylic medium that I was telling you before. And also all the wire and the metal work is, I do it myself, and I do it customized to each piece. So and I never work on one piece at the time. That's kind of the trick to not get bored. Oh, this one is another example of the same idea of giving you the option of wearing, decide how the final piece will look like, because these are 6 different wires that move independently, so you can choose how close or far apart you want the red. So if you want something more of a centerpiece, or you want them more spread all over the neck.
This is great. The way you have achieved a twist in here, your pieces are so complex as it is, with weaving all these strips together and then adding in this additional element of the twist in it is just extraordinary.
Yeah, I like to kind of think that there is a little bit of my chemistry background into this. And actually here you see brooches. As you can see, brooches are my favorite pieces to wear and to make, because right now, especially with Zoom meeting like we are doing today, I think brooches are coming back. You know, this is the space that we are filling right now. So that's, and also another thing that I wanted to point out about brooches, but in general about my work, is the weight. As you can see, the brooches don't pull out on your clothes. So because the paper, again, paper is amazing also for this reason. It doesn't have much weight on it.
And men can wear these very easily on their lapel also.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely. The next slide, it was, yes, this one is a line of work that started at the beginning as a contrast between the paper and, so the amber material, the paper, and the gold. So I love to put the two materials together. And also the striking contrast in color came up. Like, I don't think I can see myself not working with this color combination anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I actually just started to do add a new color to the gold. And this is something that is new today. For the first time, I'm introducing the blue. And choosing the right blue for paper, I can tell you it's not an easy blue for paper, especially for printing paper. It's not easy. And find the right blue, it took me some time to find this one, and I think I found this combination really striking. So I love the final result for this one. And as I say, I was telling you before, a necklace like this could have easily 2,000 folds. So, and has a wire inside, so it also opens up and closes, and the same goes for the bracelet. So it's really easy to put on and off.
Well, the precision in the folds, the precision in the gold leafing on that is just absolutely beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, I you know, this is what it takes me that long to make, and my work is really time consuming, but I love each fold to be exact and precise. You know, this technique is actually a technique based on a child. Everybody has done this technique, I'm pretty sure, when they were a kid, but to make it so exact, so perfect, and every single fold to have such a crisp line, that's what it takes. A long time. And these are other new ones that I'm actually sporting to here today, and more colors. I don't think there is has been any other time where everybody needs more color, more playfulness, and these are exactly the response for this great time we are living right now. So I wanted also to point out that these earrings that were in the previous slide, they can be worn in 2 different ways. I'm showing it today. I thought it's easier to show it then. So you see, you can wear it as a blade, and so you can see more of the yellow or down like this. So just a little, again, the same theme, that giving people different options for wearing the jewelry. Yeah, and more colors. Don't you love this color combination? It's also, there is a little bit of mathematics around these colors and how to combine them that it kept my brain going.
Well, the colors are absolutely joyful, and it's so much fun to wear such beautiful jewelry and to have it admired, and then to be able to answer people's questions. What is it made of? And to tell them that it's made of paper, to tell them the whole backstory behind the work, the artist. It just adds a different layer on.
Yeah, it gives a definitely, you can always, I mean, wearing something like this, and it's always something that people can talk about. And again, with this idea of paper and heavy memory, it's a conversation start. Definitely.
So thank you
Show us a
very
little bit about
much.
what's on your bench right now.
Yeah, so I thought maybe I can show you how from a 2-dimensional piece of paper, I go to the 3-dimensional thing. So what I do after picking the colors, I cut the paper. And so, and actually, you know what? I wanted to show you, this is the smallest I can cut the paper. It's 1/16 of an inch. So it's the smallest, and after that, paper, it's not so easy to cut. And what I'm working on right now is, these are the models for some earrings. And yeah, right. And so this is kind of the model that I work on, and this is how a piece in work look like. So kind of messy, doesn't look like much, but eventually it'll become a nice earring. This one more of a sculptural earring. So I thought it would be interesting to see from, wait, let me see the before and after. This one.